Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play .hack Outbreak. I'm your host Finchin. When we last left off, I sent some mail to Natsume. No, that's not what we did. I got through the freaking most annoying dungeon in the game. I'm more into comic... Oh, kite. You need to read, man. I will admit, comics are good. I've read some pretty good comics in my day. They're not as campy as they used to be. They've made a lot of headway in the comic industry in terms of storytelling and whatnot, and art style. Holy crap, there's some amazing ones out there, but Kite, you need to read some books, man. Anywho, I apologize that there have not been any videos for the past several days. Reason being, I just haven't had the time. I was recording videos Monday, and we kept having power surges in the area, so even if I attempted recording, I'd get a few minutes, I'd get in a little bit, and then a power surge would come by, everything would shut down. So, yeah, and then the past 2 days I've just been working, and my only free time has been at night when everyone's asleep, and I can't record I can't record with the enthusiasm that I would like to, otherwise I can wake up the roommates. So, yeah. Anywho, enough of that out of the way. Let's continue on with this series, shall we? Come on. Alright. Now, for this next dungeon, we are bringing in... Surprise, surprise, we're bringing in Miss Terjin Ryoko.
Thank you so very much for inviting me today.
I don't know, I just really like the speech pattern from when she's saying that. Or, like, I don't know how to accurately describe it. I like the way she says that. Like, thank you so very much for inviting me today. It almost sounds musical in a way. I know it isn't really, but it almost sounds like that. And next we're bringing in good old Sanjuro.
Wait just a minute.
Because apparently, Sanjuro is having a hard time in Sigma Soaring Sky Madness Compass. Let's help him with that, shall we? Now, as per usual, I'm going to be clearing enemies off screen, but I'll show the first few portal battles just to see what new enemies we have here. Get my fairy orb going. Ooh, the pumpkins. I need some of these. Well, I think I already have all that I need for this game, but still, having extras doesn't hurt, because I don't know what I'll need in the fourth game, and I'll look that up when I get to it. Now, I know there's a way... I know that the springs are always... What is it? I'm trying to think of how to speak. The Mystic Springs, they are affected by the weather and the field type. Now, if I really cared, I could look it up and see what I would need to do in order to get an upgrade. Me personally, I never really feel that upgrading is absolutely necessary. And especially in this game. I mean, if you have the right elemental stuff and stockpile all your what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, stockpile your healing items, right? You don't have to worry about anything. I lost neither. I really should start throwing golden and silver axes in there, just because. Okay, I heard a portal open. I don't see the results of that portal opening, though. Yeah, the pumpkins. Ooh, Rick's aim. I will not complain about that. Now, one enemy in this field you have to keep an eye out for. I forget what it's called, but it does have physical tolerance, so make sure you bring Night's Banes if you want to clear out the field. If you just want to go straight through the dungeon, that's not really an issue, because there's only a handful of battles in the dungeon. Alright, and there's the enemy I was talking about, the Dark Stalker. He is physical tolerance. Just use a Night Bane, you should be fine, and have everyone use attack skills because the other enemies there, as you saw or might have seen earlier, they are they're magical tolerant. So just keep an eye on them, but it really isn't that big of an issue. The hardest part is keeping Ms. Ryoko alive, but that's because I haven't quite got her up to speed on her levels yet. And really, levels have a huge impact, more so than your equipment in this game. Now, if this were Disgaea, that'd be a total lie. Heck, I've been playing that in my off time just to enjoy it and relive some good old memories. But yeah, in this game, armor it doesn't really help you out that much. I mean, really, most of it is just for slight stat increases to help you out, and the big part of it is for the skills. Now, I may be very well wrong here because, well, I don't really go out of my way to min-max my armor, so I may be just speaking out my the usual spot. But for me, armor, it's nice, but I'm not going to go out of my way to upgrade. I have more emphasis on my weapons because, well, the faster I kill something, the less time it has to kill me, and that's been a strategy that served me pretty well throughout all of the series that I've played. Alright, physical down on one. Come on, need a physical down on the other Darkstalker. There we go. Oh, lame. Come on. Okay, fine. We'll just attack new skills on this one then. Resurrect. Yeah, unfortunately, the Knightsbane does not have 100% accuracy against these guys. You still might need still might take you a couple attempts before you can finally get it down, as is the case with that other one you saw there. Ooh, health. Recovery drink. Recovery drink. Alright. Dang, I wanted to protect break. Oh well. Knightsbane. Come on. Physical tolerance down. That's all I ask. Just let one of these hit. You guys use magic while I try and get this to stick. Come on! Don't have all day. I do, but I just don't want to spend all day here because that's kind of boring. Stop killing the people. There we go. And attack. That took way too many Knightsbane to hit. Normally they're not that bad. The average seems to be 3. Or like, that's the first time I've ever had to use more than 3, I should say. Normally it was 3 max to get one to land, but I guess this guy didn't want to die. Can't really blame him. I mean, who wants to, but still. Alright, well, I believe that's all the new enemies in this area. So yeah, I'll meet you back after I clear the map. See you all in a bit. Or I could, fight more Sled Dog Kings. Yeah, I forgot these were enemies on here as well. Another thing to note is that I'm going to try and be data draining a little bit here and there, just so I can build up a supply of G, H, and I virus cores. So, yeah, just data drain once in a while, get some monsters, get some cores, and that'll help you out in the long run, because nothing's more annoying than grinding for data cores, or virus cores. Trust me, I know. Alright, now we're going to cut to the dungeon. Because that isn't totally threatening. Alright, I finished clearing out the field. I actually ran out of all my Knightsbanes, which is kind of odd. I mean, I had a lot of those Darkstalkers, whatever they're called. They were incredibly resistant to my Knightsbane, so That's kind of odd.
Welcome to the Master Sword Quiz Dungeon. There are rooms in this dungeon with questions.
That Sandro is apparently having a hard time with.
The answers are related to the exit. If you are correct, you will go on. But if you are wrong, you will return to the first room. Well, good luck on getting the Tonosama sword at the bottom.
Thank you. Alright, Sandro, let's see these questions that were giving you problems. Yeah, we'll go left just to get some stuff. Break an egg or two. Grab a chest. You know, that kind of thing. If you go through that door, you'll get warped back to the beginning. It's kind of like when we were going to Net Slum, where if you chose the wrong doorway, you get warped to the first room. It's the same principle here, and I don't know why, but for some reason the rooms to the north of the ones on the side here, if you try to go to them from here or from the south, they'll just warp you back. So, on to the first question.
Complete the following sentence. A blank earned is a blank saved.
A blank earned is a blank saved.
North, money. West, lover. East, penny.
Alright, starting off with an easy one, eh? Alright, east for penny. Let's do this.
Complete the following sentence. Patience is a
Virtue.
blank. North, virtue. West, crime. East, tragedy.
These get harder, don't they, Sandro? Oh, hey, it does get harder. We have our enemy, the Star Eater. Not really much of a threat, considering I could just, have death proc and eliminate him that way, but, whatever. Alright. One of only, I believe, 2 enemy portals here in this dungeon, so that's pretty nice. Short, sweet, to the point. I love it.
Complete the following sentence. A blank in need is a blank.
True friend is a friend indeed.
North, man. West, friend. East, lawyer.
A lawyer in need is a lawyer indeed. West friend.
Complete the following sentence. 2 heads are better than
One.
blank. North, nothing. West, 1. East, you.
West, 1. Sandro, man. These were stumping you? There's gotta be harder questions. Come on now.
Complete the following sentence. One man's junk is another man's
Treasure.
North, treasure. West, junk.
One man's junk is another man's keep. Yep. Alright, north for treasure. You couldn't even, brute force these, Sandro? I mean, the questions and answers do not change at all. I mean, you could just write down the answer and then, go on to the next one and get sent back to the beginning, give the right answer again, keep, just guessing until you get the right answer. And eventually you'll just brute force your way through the dungeon. It's not that hard. Sandro, I wonder about your thinking abilities. Ooh. Give me an Ichor. I need an Ichor. Well, I don't need one. Well, I probably will need one, but I don't need one right now. But it'd be nice to have in case I do need it. Or for when I need it. Give me Ichor. Thank you! And the minnow. Data drained enemy. Totally not threatening. Alright. Get the linen cuirass. Cuirass. I think it's pronounced cuirass. I've never really heard that term pronounced. It could be cura or cuira or I don't know. I've always just pronounced it cuirass. I've never heard it pronounced by anyone before. Tonosama sword. Alright. That was it.
So this is it. Give it to him.
Don't worry, I know.
Yeah, Sandro is crazy about his katanas.
Thanks for helping me again. Here, take this in return.
And we get Secret Reason. It's a +2 to your magical defense, so pretty handy. I like the fact how I talk about armor and stuff not really being terribly necessary, to go out of your way to upgrade, but at the same time, I'm like, boasting the praises of all these stat increase items that you can find. Well, that was Sandra's dungeon, and we're going to call that a video here. It's kind of short, I know, but what are you going to do? Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone, and next time we meet... Frickin' Usagi Maru. Laters.